What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be reacting to a grandma calling the police over her 6-year-old daughter. And I mean, I thought it'd be pretty easy to make fun of. So, yeah, let's start.
My 6-year-old granddaughter loved to play games on my cell phone. One day, my phone was missing. My granddaughter would not give me my phone back, and Janine would not tell her to give me my phone.
You realize you can just take the phone back. Like, she's not Mike Tyson in his prime, dude. Like, she's a 6-year-old and you're her grandma. So, it wouldn't be that hard to take the phone back from a 6-year-old. So, okay.
Liz told my 6-year-old that she was going to call the police and have her arrested.
I went to the neighbor's house and asked them to call the police. The neighbor called 911.
When the police officer...
Oh my gosh. She actually went to the neighbor's house and asked them to call 911. But poor neighbors, you know, like an emergency. Like, when they find out, it's just like the grandma was just upset that her daughter wouldn't give her the phone back. And the funny thing is, she took it to Dr. Phil, which makes it, like, even funnier, dude. Like, just don't let her have your phone. Like, just keep it safe. Like, don't let her have it. Like, or take it back when she does get it. Not hard.
They realized that nothing was going on. He said, "Had a nice day," and left. At this point, my children have all told me that they don't want to have a relationship with their grandmother.
Understandable.
And knowing how my mother acts and how dramatic she is, I don't blame them.
You called the police on a 6-year-old because he wouldn't give you your phone back?
I didn't call the police on a 6-year-old because she wouldn't give me my phone back. I called the police because my daughter refused to have her daughter return my phone. She knew.
Then take the phone back. It's not hard. Like, it's really not hard, dude. Like, oh my god. These people just make no sense to me. Like, it's not hard to take the phone back. Like,
Exactly where it was.
I didn't know where it was. I had asked her several times, give Alma her phone so that she'll leave the room and you can...
okay. So when you ask your daughter to do something and she doesn't do it, then that's your fault too. So that lady, the mother's in blame too, because she told the daughter to do it, but she didn't do it. So it's like she didn't do anything about it. Well, at least that's what I hear so far.
Just stay in here with me. And you scared her. You terrified her.
In fact, to this day, every time she sees a police officer, she cowers a little bit. She thinks that they're there for her.
She literally told me she does not want to see you because you called the police on her.
I mean, that's understandable, dude. If my grandma called the police on me for, like, taking her phone, like, I wouldn't want to see her either, dude. It's just, like, I don't blame the kids at all.
It's on a 6-year-old?
I didn't call.
Yes, you did. Now, don't play semantics with me. You called the cops on a 6-year-old.
I wanted my phone, Dr. Phil. She had
Then take it
looked
back.
on my phone. She had read through all my text messages. I felt very violated.
After you
And I-
gave the phone
What's
to
a 6-year-old gonna do? She doesn't even want to read your text messages. She's just wondering. She's like wandering through your phone. She's like, ooh, let's see what this is. And then she was just bored, so she clicked. I don't think she read them. She probably just went through them. She just looked at them. She's probably gonna forget him in a day too. I felt very violent as a 6-year-old read my messages. Like, she probably doesn't even know how to read. She's in what, first grade? Is 6-year-old in first or second? I think it's first, but whatever. Like, still, you guys get the point.
kids
And you
unlocked.
thought that was a police matter.
I told him it's not an emergency.
But
I
you called
told him it's-
911, which is an emergency number.
I really don't want to argue with you about it. It's just,
Well, I wouldn't either if I were you.
I don't want to argue about it.
I mean, come on. I mean, I'm just talking about
If you don't want to
common
argue
sense.
about it, then why'd you come to Dr. Phil to talk about it, dude? Like, that's practically arguing about it. Like, you brought it on live TV. Just, oh my god. Like, I don't want to argue about it. Continues to bring it on Dr. Phil. Like, boy. Like, okay, boomer.
Here. If you guys are living in a place that is really a bad mess,
Well, let me ask you this, Dr. Phil. If she thought it was so deplorable, why'd she even move in? And then why did she complain when we asked her to leave?
well, let me ask you this question.
That's a good question. Boomer, what is your response?
Why is the house in such bad array to begin with?
It's not. It was in a mess because I was not feeling good at the time.
Wait, if you weren't feeling good, doesn't mean your house has to look like a disposal for trash. Like, just because you're sick doesn't mean, like, your house is gonna look trash, dude. That's not an excuse.
But under normal circumstances, it's not.
Again,
Now, come on, don't try to defend
No,
the
no, I'm not trying to.
indefensible.
I'm just trying to defend.
I'm just
anything.
trying to be reasonable. There's two sides to
Absolutely.
this, and if the place is a pigsty, it's a pigsty.
Yeah, no, and again, it wasn't the best situation. You know, again, I was working. I was coming home after work, helping out as much as I could. We had a 13-year-old who, after school, she was helping. And again, we had another person in the house who was supposed to be helping, but wasn't pulling their weight. Because of that, you know, again, obviously, Liz likes to always be the victim in a lot of situations. What will happen is she'll make up a situation such as, you know, again, she didn't call the police, yet she just admitted she called the police. You know, she went next door. I didn't give them the local number. You know, it wasn't an emergency, and yet they responded in an emergent fashion. She always comes up with these stories and somehow is the victim of these situations that she creates herself.
Gotcha. I'll get that in a minute. Now answer my question.
Yes, sir.
Why are you raising 4 children in a house that is in such disarray? You weren't feeling good? Got it. There are a lot of other people in the house, and you weren't an invalid.
Good. You have 4 children. You have 4 children. Like, they could clean the house too. None of them are all feeling sick, I'm pretty sure. Like, they could clean the house too. If you're not feeling well.
Those same grievances, I shouldn't be the only one responsible for picking up after everybody. So that is something that I aired my grievances with, including with Liz.
And Dr.
And
Phillips.
I have had my discussions with Nathan about it too. So, I mean,
And you weren't helpless, right?
no, I still got up and cooked dinners and took
Yeah.
care of the kids. And
And you know, here's the problem I've got. And listen, this is just common sense. And I see a lot of stuff sitting up here.
Sure.
And you guys are calling in the government to your family. You don't want to be doing that.
yeah, and that's exactly why we'd had enough with Liz.
Huh. Well, okay. So to summarize it all up for you guys, a boomer called the cops on a 6-year-old for taking her phone, which she could have easily taken back. And the mom said that she told her daughter to give it back, but she wouldn't. So that's kind of the mom's fault too, that her daughter isn't listening to her. So basically, it's just, you know, some boomers fighting over a phone. That's probably like an iPhone 1. I don't know. I sound really stupid with that, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. If you guys are liking these videos, and make sure you guys subscribe, man. I'm trying to work up my way to 100 subs, and yeah, peace out, guys.